from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hughes. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Over the middle, complete. It's Hughes. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get him.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Flushed out right. And some strong running. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now here's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Right back to Hubbard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now a first carry here for their running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Third and short yardage, Young. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And Sanders now to return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Lions will take over. Flush to his right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. He finds his man complete. That's Hughes. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touch.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return will stop right around the 25. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Back to throw. Lane. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Now, a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give up.
And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, Young.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. It'll be Young again.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing, Young. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is scooped up, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Young now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Stays on his feet. He won't go down. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Lane. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down. Lane. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw again.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Looking to throw. Lane.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
After review of the play, rules on the field reversed.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Young.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now Sanders. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own.
It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. On 1st down, Lane. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is...
Oh, Young loses it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lane, they'll roll him out right. Wright's got it. Touchdown. Blocked right. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Lions continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's Young on first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, heavy Lion pressure here, and they block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. Taking it in.
And the Lions just continue to roll.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Off the play fake, Young.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw.
Got a man.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Now he's free at the 35.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And the offense moving quickly to the line. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another run here with Sanders. Bulldozes past him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Sanders shaking and baking. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position And only one play to score it. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Young looks to throw on first down.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Young to throw it.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Young.
He'll dump this one off to...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Still going inside the 20.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Young to throw it.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to